Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of our Pokemon White Monotype Randomizer playthrough. In the last episode, we beat Cress. He had a team of all ice types, of Celio and Obama Snow. It was kind of tough to beat him because of Razor Leaf on Obama Snow crit a lot. But we did it nonetheless, and today we are hopefully going to be doing the Dreamyard and getting closer to the second gym. I don't think we'll get there today though. Our team is still only the Mew with a Calm Nature, level 19. I still obviously haven't healed because we just beat the gym. But we're going to be doing that now, and I hope I can get another team member. I've been saying that for both episodes so far, but I really do hope I can get another team member. Because having only Mew with no actual type coverage means that it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad out here. Because with the only way I can beat something like a ghost type is if I transform into the ghost type, and then that gives me, if they have anything decently strong, it means that I need a Pokemon that can learn Cut. I just thought about that. I don't want to teach Cut to Mew. That's a waste of a move slot. Alright, I was thinking about this off camera. I also apologize for the break. I was supposed to upload on Saturday and yesterday as well, but I didn't because stuff happened. So busy things, didn't get a chance to record. I'm sorry, but I'm doing it now. This series, as you probably were going to guess, happens every other day. I didn't heal. That wasn't very smart. But yeah, I am hopefully going to be doing this series every other day as an upload. I'm thinking about getting another series going as well. I'm still not quite sure what to do for that. It might be either a Nuzlocke, it might be a playthrough of a game I haven't played, it might be a solo run, it could also be a co-op run with somebody, I don't know. Still thinking about it. If you have any ideas of what you'd like to see on the channel, let me know. And I'll take that into consideration for sure. But yeah, so I need something that can cut because I don't want to teach Cut to Mew. I will not be using this thing in battle ever because it's not a part of my Monotype. I will only be using this thing for HMs. So I'm hoping I can get something that can learn a decent amount of HMs. So I only have to have one of them. But yeah, HM slaves are never going to be used in battle. That's the thing with Monotypes is, like, if I only had fire types, I can't teach anything Surf and need Surf to progress. So I have to have an HM slave. So it's not really something I can avoid. Well, this thing can learn Surf, but it can't learn much else. If I find, I don't know if I'm gonna find anything on this route. I need to find something that can just learn Cut for now. Doesn't matter what else it can learn. I just need something that learns Cut, and then I'll find a better HM user later on. This can learn Cut, perfect. I think that's all it can learn is Cut. I don't know anything else that it can learn. I think at least I hope it can learn Cut. My brain says it can, but that doesn't mean I'm actually right. Hope we'll see. God, just getting. There's no reason for you not to be. You're level 5. You have Vine Whip. I'm not gonna be able to. Just please. I always find level 4s and level 5. Like if you're way ahead of high level Pokemon, you can't weaken it. It just makes it harder to catch sometimes. And that was the second Pokeball, so it doesn't really matter. I'm just glad it's not a Nuzlocke because if it was, we'd have a bunch of useless Pokemon. Give me a nickname. Yes. I would like to do a Monotype Nuzlocke, and I would think that it would be basically how it would work is I pick a Pokemon. My starter would be my first Monotype. If it dies, I have to pick another Pokemon from my PC, and then its primary type would be my Monotype from then on forward. So for example, this Bellsprout if I had my Mew, for example, which I do, my Monotype would be Psychic type. And then if my Mew died, which it already has, then I would go into my PC and I'd be like, okay, I picked my Bellsprout. And then my Monotype would be Grass. So I think that'd be cool for a Nuzlocke rather than just only being able to catch Psychic types. Because that'll make it extremely difficult. It's like a color lock is what it is. That's what it's actually called, I think. But color lock doesn't require you to randomize and type theme other trainers past what they normally are. So it would be a little difficult. I did get a Psycho Cut TM. I forgot. It's been a while since I've played this save. I've been playing so much other It can't learn Cut. Are you kidding me? I catch a Bellsprout just for that. Ah, so many people were just probably screaming, just being like, what are you doing? It can't learn cut. I'm just gonna cut it. I'm just gonna teach it cut. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. It's a playthrough. Cut's not an awful move. It's not an amazing move, but it's not a terrible move. I don't really need transform anymore because I have a psychic type move now. So I can hit ghost types, which is nice. So I'm not completely type locked, and I'm actually good against things now. I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna finish a dreamyard, and then I'm gonna go box a spell sprout because at the current moment I just don't want to run back to the Pokemon Center for like the 3rd time or whatever. So this is where Bianca gets her Muna, I think. Yeah, it is. Hey, did you hear sound coming from the side of the wall? Come on, let's go see. Yes, I know exactly where it is. Haha, what's up? Oh, wait. I want to see what I can find in the dreamyard. I really hope I can get some good psychic types in here. Because I would, honestly, I would love to catch a Muna. Because it's one of the only, like, because the Musharna is pretty tanky, which is good. Because there aren't very many tanky psychic types that are easy to find. Well, I mean, it's a randomizer. They're all easy to find, technically. But yeah, since it's randomized to similar strength, there's not very many weak psychic types that I'm going to be able to find early in the game. So Moon is probably like, either have to do shaking grass encounters to try and find something like a Kadabra. Because finding Abra would be really hard for me to train up. I'd have to switch, which would take a long time. I'd do that off camera for sure. He has a Bisharp. That's awful for me. Oh, that's really bad. He walls everything I do. He's immune to that, so I can't use that. I'm gonna have to cut him and see what happens. He dodged it. Cut is not 100% accuracy. That's horrible. If you're gonna make me learn an HM, at least make it 100% accuracy. At least he doesn't do any damage to me either. That's a bonus. But if he has anything such as, if he has any type of dark type move, I'm for sure dead. Oh, he tormented me. Screw it. I'm just gonna transform into him and see what he has. Leer. Oh, this battle's gonna take a long time. It's the thing with Gen 5. Battles take a long time. If Fury Cutter and what was it? Pound? Scratch. Fury Cutter and Scratch do the same thing. Oh, my Torment is such an awful move. Yeah. If you, I mean, you could probably find a Torment might have like very niche use competitively, because you could switch it into like a choice banded thing, and then just Torment, and then it wouldn't be able to. It would force them to switch out. But other than that, it would be completely useless. You'd have to assume that they were choiced, and then you just switch in like a Torment user, and then they would have to be forced to switch out. That'd be kind of wild. And this other guy's a Moltres. That's insane. See, I turned off legendaries for wild encounters, but not for trainers, which makes trainers have stuff like this. At least it's not like Dialga, because that would be the one legendary that would wall me so hard. It would also probably one-shot me. I don't think it gets Roar of Time this low level though, so we'd be fine. But level 20 Metronome. I don't want Metronome. I can Metronome explode myself, and then we just lose battles. That's not a fun time, is it? But yeah, the other games I've been playing are Pokemon Platinum a decent amount. I've actually never played through that game fully. I'm playing through Solo Run with my favorite Pokemon, which is Garchomp. Obviously start with a Gible, not a Garchomp. I've been playing Pokemon X. I figured out how to randomize Gen 6 games, so I could do that as well. It takes a decent amount of effort to randomize Gen 6 games, but it does work decently well. The only thing that happens is like graphical glitches and things like that. Like some cutscenes will have all black backgrounds, and the only thing that you can see is the people there. But besides that, the game runs perfectly fine. I haven't had any crash issues or anything like that with it, so far so good. I've also been playing Heart Gold. I have literally every single ROM of base Pokemon games downloaded, and I can randomize all of them. The only ones I don't have is Gen 7. I don't have Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun and Moon. I don't have ORAS, because I can't find like a good link for me to download them from that's not Sketch. And I don't have, obviously I don't have Sword and Shield because I can't use that DPC skill because I don't know a Switch emulator that would work properly. I do have Sword, I do have Shield, but I don't have a capture card. So, Shaking Grass, what's this? I hope it's a decent Psychic type that I can just catch. It's a Frostlass. That's a Ghost type. That's not what I wanted. But it does bode well for Shaking Grass encounters. The thing with Shaking Grass encounters, when they randomize to a stronger Pokemon because it randomizes based off of similar strength. And with Audino's base stat total, it means that you get either Stage 2 pseudo-legendaries or you can get some fully evolved Pokemon from Shaking Grass. Which is what I might have to do, is just look for Shaking Grass encounters. Just so I can get something that's not a Chimecho or whatever, or a Chingling, a Duskull. Why could I do a Ghost type Monotype? There's so many good Ghost types. Like if I could get a Dusknoir, a Frostlass, Gengar, like there's just so many good Ghost types. I do one-shot them all now because, of course, I finally got a Psychic type move. I was really hoping that I'd get a Psychic type TM, and I did. Psycho Cut is not the best TM I could have got because it is physical and I have an attack reducing nature. But with Mew's base stats, it's still fairly good on me. So I'm not entirely worried about it. I'm going to try a couple more encounters and see if I can find anything. If not, then we're going to move on. I think... Is this where Bianca yells at you about the Seagear as a normal type? I think so. I think we're gonna have to wait till the forest and get some stuff there, maybe. I just want at least one other Pokemon because I'm just worried about type coverage. Like, Mew has great type coverage, but only from TMs. Frostlass. So Frostlass is the Shaking Grass encounter here. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna go somewhere else because I don't think there's anything I'm gonna get here. That's too bad. There's the one thing. I did look it up. There's 116 Psychic types, I believe. There's over 100 Psychic types. I think there's only 70-something single type Psychic types, and then there's a bunch of dual type Psychic types. Because stuff like Gardevoir, Gallade, and there's like a bunch of Psychic Fairy types, like there's a bunch of dual type Psychic types. But for the most part, like, I was surprised to see that a majority of Psychic types are just pure Psychic. Which is odd to me because a lot of types like fighting are almost all dual type Pokemon. Same thing with like there's a lot of dual type dark types and not just single type dark types. But Psychic is almost a pure type, which is weird to me. I mean, it's not weird, it's just interesting. It's just one of those types that I think would usually be paired with things, but it isn't. Whereas if you think of like fire and water and grass types, you expect, well, grass types are almost always, like there's a lot of grass poison types. Those types just go together. Which makes the grass type, there's not very many just pure grass types in the game. Like the one that comes to mind is Blossom comes to mind. But other than like Vileplume's poison grass, that entire line like Oddish and Gloom are poison grass. Bulbasaur and Ivysaur and Venusaur are all poison grass. Bellsprout, Weeping Bell and Victory Bell are all poison grass. Like there's so many poison grass types. It's not even funny. Like I would be willing to bet that half the poison types are also grass types, just because of the nature of the Pokemon that are designed to be grass types. Roserade's poison grass. Like there's so many poison grass types. I mean, that makes the grass type just inherently good into fairy types within Gen 6 post, because a lot of grass types are kind of tanky. Like Venusaur is a really good fairy killer because it's so tanky and it gets like really good poison moves and their stab. Anyways. But yeah, I found that interesting. But yeah, fire types are... There's very few... I don't know. There's only like one water flying type, I think, and that's Pelipper. Obviously Wingull as well. But I don't know if there's any other water flying types that come to mind instantly. Because there's... You'd think that Lugia would be... The fact Lugia being a psychic type kind of is weird to me. Because he looks like he should be a water type. Ho-Oh is fire flying. Which means, and it just in my brain, like where you find Lugia in Soul Silver, and also in Silver, just looks like he should be a water type. And also, like the splash screen for Soul Silver shows him swimming, and like his whole thing is like about the water and whatnot. But he's a psychic type, which is weird. I don't know. It just feels like he should be a water type. I think Kyogre is one of my favorite legendaries. It's just pure water. And it's like, he looks like he should be more than that, but I don't know what other type you'd give him, so. It's just one of those things. Groudon, I think, is just pure ground. He looks like he should be a fire type, though. Yeah, and Gyarados is kind of funny, actually, because he's water flying type, right? But apparently, they were originally going to make it water dragon type. But the only dragon type move in Gen 1 was Dragon Rage, which is fixed damage, so they just made him flying type because dragon would do nothing for him. So, and they obviously never changed it because it's still a thing. This Miss Magus is going to get swiftly blown back. I was thinking about it the other day, and what like team of 6 Pokemon I would have if I could just pick like any 6 Pokemon that are non-legendaries. What team would I make? And there's a lot of Gen 4 Pokemon in there, like Gen 4 specific Evos, like Gliscor. I picked is one of my favorite Pokemon. Like Gligar's super cool, but Gliscor is just really good. I'm a huge fan of Gliscor. Just a cool Pokemon. I'm glad they did Gligar's evolution justice in Gen 4 because they could have easily messed it up. A lot of my favorite Pokemon are also weak to ice types, which is weird. Because my favorite typing, as I mentioned before, is Dragon and Ground. Those are 2 of my favorite types. Both of those are weak to ice. And ironically, my favorite Pokemon is actually Dragon Ground type. It's Garchomp. So he's quad weak to ice. And then Gliscor is one of my other favorite Pokemon, which is also quad weak to ice because he's ground flying. Which is an interesting type combination, honestly. I would not think that you'd mix a ground and flying type together. Because that in my brain just doesn't make sense. Because it's like, oh, he's a ground type, but he can also fly. Because flying types are immune to ground, which makes me think that they shouldn't be mixed together. I don't know. Interesting. I talked to you, right? Yeah, I did. I battled you. I think this is the daycare. Do I really want to go in here? Not really. Oh, there's an item there. Okay, next route. Yeah, I'm not gonna get to the second gym today. I'm probably gonna get to the cave. We can see what's in the cave for encounters. I'm also gonna check what's on this route, maybe a couple things. Arceus and Dunsparce. First of all, why is Arceus just chilling with a 5-year-old? Oh, I didn't box my. Oh, I was about to ask how I got into a double battle with only 1 Pokemon. I'm gonna Vine Whip myself. I was gonna ask how I got into a double battle with only 1 Pokemon. Punishment's gonna hurt. No, it didn't. Oh, never mind. I was just thinking it was Dark type from an Arceus, but it hurt a lot. I'll just Vine Whip myself. It'll do 1 damage anyways. Yeah, it's not gonna make a difference. But yeah, Cut literally can't learn Cut, which makes no sense in my brain because you'd think a Grass type Bellsprout would be able to learn Cut, but it can't. I'm 9 levels away from being Psychic. I think this is literally just gonna turn into a solo run with Mew because I can't find Psychic types. Stop leveling up. Oh, this is what I get for not boxing it. Oh my god. I'm gonna have a Weeping Bell in this battle. Not really, but holy crap. Oh, can you stop? It's gained 6 levels. Oh, it almost gained 7 levels from 1 Pokemon. that was level 10. It was a level 10 Arceus, and it leveled up to level 11. Almost 12. That's insane. Legendaries give mad XP. Now this Vine Whip's gonna do more than 1 damage. Well, I'm actually curious to see how much more it does. Oh, it did 3. Glad to know that my Bellsprout that I'll never be using is insanely good. Yeah, obviously I'm not gonna put Bellsprout on the overlay because he's not actually a part of my team. He just is here because I didn't box it. Its name is Cut and it can't learn Cut. That's ironic. That's gonna sound awful in the audio. I'm sorry. I dropped my microphone, fell over. Time to go box this Bellsprout. Deposit. I really hope I hit deposit. I did. Here's my mask. This mask off. I could just use that and just change my Monotype to Ghost type, and then just... That's an interesting idea. If I box my Mew, and then just use Ghost types until I find a good Psychic type, that'd be interesting. Until like I find a Curlia or a Rose or like a Gardevoir or something. Because... Oh, I have to battle Churn here. I'm glad I healed. Anyways, we're back. Cut is now in the box. And we're battling... Sorry, not Sharon. Thomas, my bad. What does Thomas have this time? Is he cheating still? He has a Love Disc. Okay, so he still has his Water type. But is he still cheating with his Nidorina? I will almost guarantee that he does not have a Nidorina anymore. He'll somehow have, like... I don't know. He'll have a Yveltal, even though it's not even in this game. That's how much he's cheating. He'll find a way. He has an Electrode. Alright, well, he is still cheating, but not as bad as I said he was. That's good to know, at least. Because he's not as hard of a cheater, but he's still not following the rules. I see, so that's how you battle. Yes, I spam Psycho Cut because I'm almost 10 levels above you. That's how I battle. That's such a good move for me to get. Why are you running now? Oh, seriously, why are you running so fast? This girl you missed. What's up with her? People still let's go as Pokemon. Oh, okay. Thanks. And then Charon's like, alright, let's go. Shed Shell! Does nothing for me. Now, is this Psychic type Grass? I really hope so. That's not how Grass works, but I'm gonna cross my fingers and hope anyways. Oh, it's my favorite Pokemon. Oh, no. I have to catch it. I'm sorry, I'm catching it. I have to. It's being caught. It is being caught. There's no way I'm not using this thing. There's not a... Oh, I killed it. Oh, okay. I'm finding another one. I don't care. Alright, we're taking a hiatus from progress, and we're catching this thing. I'm sorry. Oh, it's a Mareep. I hope I find another one of those. If this was a Nuzlocke, I would be so sad right now. But good thing it's not. Yeah, if this was a Monotype Nuzlocke, I would be swiftly boxing this Mew and putting that thing in my party. I wouldn't box this Mew, but I'd like train it up to a usable level. Actually, that thing should have Dragon Rage now. It's level 8. It's a Diglett. This doesn't look like Psychic type Grass, but it's Garchomp Grass, and or Gibble Grass, and I'm very excited about that. I'm just gonna run from everything that's not a Gibble, and then as soon as the second I see a Gibble, I'm chucking Pokeballs at it. Yes. I'm so excited. Alright, Dragon type Monotype. This is that's no better. That's worse than Psychic type. I'm not gonna find anything. I'm catching it. I don't care. Mew is now my HM slave. Could you imagine having a Mew as an HM slave? No, please, just get the please. It does have Dragon Rage. Please, I need you. Please. Be my friend. Be my friend, please. It doesn't want to be my friend. It's gonna Dragon Rage again. I'm dead. Come on. Gibble, please. No. Alright, I'm gonna take a cut here. I'm gonna go catch a Gibble, and we'll be back. And I'm gonna change the overlay to put Gibble on it, because that's my team now. I'm sorry, but no more Psychic types. No more Mew. It's Garchomp time. I mean, this is no better, because I'm gonna find less Pokemon. But anyways, I'll be back in a second. Okay. Hello, we are back. I did catch a Gibble. I managed to do it. Also, I did find a Smoochum in the grass, which is a second psychic type. It also has an Eviolite. So I will be taking that item. But yeah, so I do actually have 2 psychic types now, which means if you guys want me to stay with a psychic type monotype, let me know. I'm obviously going to keep this Gibble because I love Gibble, but I don't have to use it because I did actually get a second psychic type, and it will be a Jinx, and Jinx is kind of good. So the ice type is really useful for pseudo legendaries, obviously for dragon types and whatnot. So not that Iris will have any at this point, but still, it's useful for things like that. Also, it is again a second Pokemon, and it's not bad either. So, but yeah, let me know what you guys think. I think I'm gonna end it here because episode's been going on for a decent amount of time now. So I just want to use Gibble so bad. It's my favorite Pokemon. But yes, let me know what you guys think. I think I'm gonna call it here for today. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Drop a like if you did enjoy. My Twitch link is down below if you guys want to see me live stream. I should be doing something later on. But yeah, that's it for today. We did do the dreamyard today. We should get to at least the city for the second gym tomorrow, or not tomorrow, but the next episode. I definitely do the cave, all that stuff, more team plasma things. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys.